Given how Judge Rata handles himself in front of the cameras, one wonders how worse it could be in the closet, where there are no cameras at all. How he time and again, I think it's how he time and again. Oh, yeah. And how he time and again enters the arena. His lack of respect to his fellow professionals. Biasness leaves much to be desired. The ongoing introduction of new evidence in rebutting is just a telltale that he has closed the case in favor of the state. This case is not fairly being heard, and there's so much prejudice against the 5 accused, says one commenter. And another comment says, I have no confidence in SA justice. If the president of the country can get away with irrefutable evidence of money laundering, given all national rules of FIC, Financial Intelligence Commission, broken beyond reasonable doubt, I don't see how, given the way things stand, Rata would not use the slightest and the most insignificant loophole to poke holes on this outstanding presentation by the brilliant defense lawyer, Advocate Ngomezulu. It is clear thus far that there is a serious conspiracy by the prosecutorial team, that's the state, the SAPS, Gininda and his gang, in cahoots with the judge to find these wrongly accused suspects guilty. You know what? If this was in America, we would say the jury is still out. But, and here's another comment from Advocate, and here's another comment from attorney Titi Tovane, and he says, today is today. Today is today, the day of the monstrous 205s. That's right. Is there anyone who is not going to watch today? Please comment down below. Let us know why you are not anticipating the 205s that all 5 of the advocates in the courthouse right now have been requesting, while Baloy has been cooking, fishing, manufacturing, whatever adjectives you can think of that Advocate Ngomezulu put out to the court, the honorable court, that is, the other day. He also goes on to say, I tend to agree with you in the training on the changes in 2024. So if you didn't watch my last video, I was talking about how, okay, you know what? We need to give Judge Rata a little bit of grace, okay? An ounce, a really, really tiny amount of grace. Because think about it. He was retired, okay? Retired means you've hung up your coat, you're done. This is it. No more professionalism anywhere. You're doing and living life as you please. You have done your due diligence. 50 years of experience. While you're on retirement, are you polishing up your 50 years of experience skills? Are you privately working for something? No, you're just living your best Mkulu life, okay? You're just out there living your life. So when they had him come back to court, because I don't know how long he's been retired. If you do know, let me know in the comment section down below. When they decided, I think it's an honorable gesture for, Judge President to call you and say, listen, can you come back from retirement? We're going to give you this much, okay? Obviously, there was some negotiation that went down. Did someone sit down and say, you know what, but we need you to take a 6-month refresher training. We need you to bring yourself up to speed on new policies and changes. Did anyone actually do that? Because maybe we, the general public, are expecting way too much from him. And he is judging right now from a place of whenever he last worked, okay? And maybe then, they didn't, but no. He's very selective of when he's professional and unprofessional. You want to guess when he's very professional? When he's speaking to witnesses. He's absolutely pleasant. That's how I know it is possible for him to be professional. He's absolutely pleasant. He asks them what their schedules are. He takes their time into consideration. He's polite. Comment down below if there's a single witness that you can point out that he has been absolutely rude to. I'll wait, okay? Now, I also want to talk about Sergeant Magola, okay? I want to talk about her. I think that's what we'll close this video with. But just name any witness. Name any witness where Judge Rata has been absolutely rude. Now, Now let's look at the other side. Name a moment where Judge Rutter has been rude to the state. I'll wait again. Type down below a moment when Judge Rutter, or several moments when Judge Rutter has been rude to the defense, unprofessional to the defense, unreasonable to the defense. Should I go on? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's transition on. Let me see the next part of his comment. Yeah, so he says, what was happening in court in the 1970s? That's right. Like, what was happening in the court? Pre-apartheid and post-apartheid are two different court systems. For example, in 2024, as Mnisi pointed out during his cross-examination, is it a he, is it a her, is it a it, is it a them? We're using pronouns now, okay? And that's what's happening right now in the world. Was Judge Rutter brought up to speed on pronouns? What is the pronouns that are used in the courthouse? I don't know. I'm just pointing out a difference that I can immediately think of in terms of back in 1970s and court in present day. Okay. And then also in another, this is a great comment. Thank you for putting this out there. But I think that this is standard throughout the business world, because I believe that's the same in the marketing world. Okay. And I don't think I'll be able to do 12 points here, but he says it's also practiced there. Wait, let me read that again. In practice, there is a standard font, okay, which is Arial 12 for all documents provided for in honorable court. I think that's very, very basic, especially for transcribers. Is that what they're called? Transcribers. I think that's the font that everybody uses. But you know what I realized, which I didn't realize when I was recording that video? Nisi was actually wearing his glasses. All along, I don't know why. I also didn't notice before that he was wearing his glasses. I thought he wasn't wearing his glasses. But Nisi was actually wearing his glasses. Therefore, he should have been able to see, depending on what his eye prescription is. But if with his glasses he also could not see, then it means, oh my goodness, that font must have been tiny, 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 or Nisi's eyesight isn't the best. But that is not a reason for the honorable court not to take his request into consideration, which I thought was a fair request. And Judge Rutter said, you all go and sit over there by the beaming station. And Nisi said, no, we're not going to do that. Sir, it's 2024. Here's another thing Judge Rutter needed to know. It's 2024, post-pandemic, okay? Post-pandemic, I don't want to sit that close to that many people. Advocate Mngomezulu is already wearing a mask. I don't know what's going on there, but you know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. Now let's transition into the next part of this video, which I want to talk about, which is Sergeant Magola. So we have another comment. I don't know what I'll title this video. I guess comments from the Unfiltered family. This video is all about comments. Okay, so this is a comment I received yesterday in response to the video about shocking Advocate Ngomezulu exposes Magola's lack of experience. Okay, this commenter says, boldly that is, Magola is a liar. All police officers are trained to use... I have to find substitute words because I can't say these words because it will seem like I'm giving a tutorial. So this person actually lists what all the types of firearms that the SAPS officers are trained to use. It's obvious anyway. You know what? It is obvious, but Magola denied in a court of law under oath that she even knows what that is. When he said a firearm with a wheel, and she said no. That is the South Africa that we live in. And what did his honorable judge do? Absolutely nothing. That was a moment for him to interject as a witness, as a star witness that he likes to be. The other thing I feel is that during cross-examination, Ngomezulu missed an opportunity there to call her out on... That would have been a great opportunity for him to say, wait a minute, when you were trained as a police, you were never trained on the firearms. They just give you firearms. They don't tell you what it is. I think that would have been a great opportunity to call her out as a liar, as this commenter says. Well, that's it from us today. I don't want to make this video too long because we all know we're saving our data because we are waiting, okay, for 10 a.m. today at the Pretoria High Court for the Section 205s. and everything else that is missing from the disc, okay? And that horse will be cross-examined, and we will find out once and for all if the 5 accused actually knew each other, if the state can prove that knowing each other is equal to that you're murderers. Wow. That's it from us today. Thanks for all your comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in a few hours. Thanks for watching.